My name is Casey Turner. Man, what an honor to be up here. What did you think of Anna Moss? Oh, amazing. I hope you buy all the records back at the merch table there. Back in November of 2005, I can't believe it's November right now. November 2005, I was at a bar in San Rafael, and there was a band playing in the corner, and I really liked it. I thought it sounded good, so I bought their CD, I bought their sticker, and that was the night I became a fan of John Craigie. Fast forward 17 years later, here we are on stage at the Fillmore with a lot more people than there were at that bar in San Rafael that night. It really is truly an honor to see this incredible artist friend go from there to here. And it's an honor and a pleasure, San Francisco, to introduce my buddy and one and only, John Craigie.
Drug that we often take to ease our pain, to ease our sorrow, and to ease our misery, which ironically is usually caused by love. Yeah, I had a dream where I met Beethoven, and Beethoven told me that I wasn't very good. He said all your songs are simple, like 2 or 3 chords, and you never wrote a symphony, and your music makes me bored. Oh, I got burned by Beethoven. Beethoven asked me, how come in modern music there are so many metaphors about life being like the road? And I said, man, I don't know. I guess because life moves pretty fast and you can't slow down and you can't turn back. And every musician at some point in their career has to scream out, life is a highway. He said life moved pretty fast, even in my day, but we didn't have cars. And we didn't have highways, and we didn't have Autopilot, this thing that you invented. Oh man, what were you thinking? Giving up your control of direction. I said, I guess we got lazy. He said, I know you got lazy. Your songs are 3 chords. And I was like, come on, give me a break. He said, you could give the wheel to God. You could give the wheel to Satan. You could fall down on your knees and you could beg to be forgiven. You could give the wheel to love. You could give the wheel to hate. Or you could just not give the wheel away. I told him when I was a child, the classroom was my stage. I knew if I could make the nuns laugh, then I could do anything. It's hard to make the nuns laugh. I don't know if you've tried. I don't know how many nuns you've hung out with in your life. But trust me, San Francisco, it's hard to make them laugh. Every now and then, the Bible would say something silly, and if you read the Bible, you know it happens all the time. And I would form my joke, trying hard not to offend, like the court jester with the axe over his head. Yes, and every now and then, oh, I can make the nuns laugh. Yeah, you can give the wheel to God, you can give the wheel to Satan, you can fall down on your knees, you can beg to be forgiven, you can give the wheel to love, you can give the wheel to hate, or you can just about to wake up, and Beethoven apologized for saying that I sucked. He said, man, who am I to talk? I've been dead for so long. I mean, do people still remember me? Do they still play my songs? And I was like, yeah, you're fine. He asked, am I a ringtone? I said, sometimes you're a ringtone. But they also put you on a gold record and shot you into space. And he said, man, how about that? I mean, without a doubt, to be a ringtone, that's what it's all about. He said, John, let's write a song together before you wake up. It could even be simple. I just want it to be about love, sweet and sarcastic, and a little bit negative. And I said, oh, Beethoven, now you're speaking my language. He said, can I write the first line? And I said, probably. He said, will you finish it in the morning? And I said, probably. He said, can we call it Fuck Autopilot? And I said, probably. He said, is it gonna be 3 chords? And I said, for you, lovely. Oh, baby, I'll make it 4. Wake up, there's light behind your eyelids and so much steering to be done. For the DJ, my name is Craigie. Into the sunrise, off you drove. Show us what just the beginning. I microdose for months and months, dissolve my ego in the acid. Seven lovers, 7 moons, 7 days without speaking. How long could I keep it up before I started disbelieving? Oh, 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 so much. My name is John Craigie from Portland, Oregon. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I brought some friends with me. You already know Miss Anna Moss. On the bass tonight, we have Aviva. I like bringing people on stage with me. It makes me a little less shy up here, and sometimes people will say to me, John, you can't be shy. You're a musician. And I'll say, watch me. It's a weird thing to accuse someone of not being shy. I've always been shy. When I got this job, people were like, oh, you're in showbiz now, kid. Just wait, that shyness is going to melt away, and your social confidence will soar. And that has not been the case, unfortunately. If anything, I've gotten more shy. But I feel good right now. I feel very at home in San Francisco and in this world. It's just the other 23 hours of the day that are a little complicated. Those are awkward, and it's mostly just having to talk to people, which is a big part of this job. And it's hard for me. And when I was during lockdown, I was like, man, I can talk to people. I'm talking to my plants right now. Look, everything's fine. You know. But then I got back out in the game. I was like, oh, never mind. It became very apparent for me this March. I got hired to do this cruise called Cayamo, which is this cool cruise that happens in Florida. But you know, mostly cruises have like really fun bands playing, and they go to fun places. Like they'll have a band that's singing like, and then everyone's like really happy, and then they go to the Bahamas and stuff, and everyone's happy. Well, whoever invented Cayamo was like, we're still going to go to the Bahamas, but I want everyone to be like a little sad while they're there. And I was like, oh, hire me, I can help. So I was on this boat. Now, I was off my game for many reasons. Reason number one, I was performing at sea, which was weird for me because I don't normally do that. I don't know the exact numbers, but I would say roughly 100% of my shows are on dry land. I'm not used to having to worry about falling over when I play and getting my boat stance down. So I was a little off. Secondly, I'm on this boat with hundreds of hardcore folk fans, and I'm trapped. And and the folk fans love that we're trapped. Motherfuckers will chase you down. I tried running away, but I just found out I'm up on the other, just in a circle. Oh, shit. They're so nice. Of course they're so nice. All they want to do is talk to you. Is that so wrong? Yes, kind of, for me. Because I'm bad at it. They would come up to me and they'd be like, hey, are you John Craigie? And I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Or sometimes they'd be like, hey, which musician are you? I'd be like, you know, I just don't know. Just trying to go to the cafeteria, get my soft serve on. A little chocolate vanilla swirl, and it's been a long week. I'm bad at that part of the job, of talking to people. Not that long ago, I was walking through a festival with a friend of mine. I got stopped by a woman and I got asked a very weird question. She said, hey, has anyone ever told you that you look like John Craigie? And I had to think about it. And I said, no. And that's the truth. And then she said, do you know who that is? And I said, yes. And then she said, do you think you look like him? And I said, yes. And then my friend was like, dude, this is John. And she was like, why didn't you just say that in the first place? And I said, I don't know. But I'm very grateful to be here at the Fillmore. Thank you for coming.
I don't know what to say. I go on, you know. I go on, you know. I've been kissing your lips, I've been kissing your eyes, I've been licking your scars, and I don't mind. Yes, I'm rough, John. Yes, I'm rough, John. I ain't making no judgment. kicking your door, they just can't get enough. They just can't get enough. You and me, we got these bandages from where we've been. We just lie right here, grow some brand new skin. We heat it all up. We're heating all up. Can't make it back to your bed. We pass out on the floor. How many times will you let me until you don't let me no more? Keeping